On January 1st in the EU, there'll be new EV rules that are going to be going into effect, which will require the emissions output of a manufacturer's fleet of vehicles to average 95 grams of CO2 per kilometer.
Every gram over that target brings in a penalty of more than $100. The estimated industry total penalty for 2020 could be $28 billion.
So, manufacturers get to count each EV sold in 2020 as 2 super credits. Now, that'll go down to 1.67 super credits in 2021. It'll go down again to 1.33 super credits in 2022. And then it'll go back to just 1 old regular credit.
And that means that there is a big incentive to sell EVs in 2020, because if it counts for 2 cars and that car has a 0 grams of CO2 emissions, that means that you're super offsetting all of their other disgusting cars.
Now, the manufacturers get to form what are called pools. So one ICE manufacturer can join together with another more green manufacturer to form a pool and then submit a single CO2 score. So in February, FCA, which is Fiat Chrysler, they pooled with Tesla. Now, can you explain why they did that?
So what's in it for Fiat Chrysler is obviously Tesla has only zero-emission vehicles, and that means that they can offset a lot of their emissions using Teslas. And what Tesla gets out of this is straight up cash money.
Right, because basically Fiat Chrysler can calculate roughly what their fine is going to be. And then if they can pay less than that to Tesla, that's money saved.
Right. And Tesla wasn't going to have much of an advantage here. It would be kind of cool if all of the penalties would go to manufacturers that produce electric cars. It would kind of make sense, but they didn't do that. Right. And in fact, they allowed for this pooling effect, which means that it does still incentivize Tesla, because it's pretty much the same thing, right, except that Tesla now has to pool with another company.
So all this extra cash is going to be going into Tesla's bank account for doing nothing more than what Tesla was already doing. And we don't know the exact amount that FCA is paying, but we've heard some numbers thrown around. One number we heard was $2 billion.
Right. So this is just for Tesla to keep doing what they're doing and say, oh, it's okay, he's with me. It's basically like a bodyguard. Tesla's being like a bodyguard, but for government. And the government was like, we'll allow this to happen, which is, again, bizarre. Yeah. But overall, it's a good thing because it benefits Tesla, I guess, is the takeaway. I mean, so convoluted to get to this point.
But at least the emission standards are getting tighter.
At least the emission standards are getting tighter. Exactly. That is a good thing.
Thanks for watching this clip. You can watch the whole episode by clicking this card or by clicking the link in the video description down below. Now you know.